Hello everyone, Brooke Titchen here, and today I am looking off, really showcasing my oldest still together set from 2006, the A-Wing Starfighter. Now this is probably the reason why the A-Wing is one of my favorite ships involved Star Wars. I know it's kind of a really heavy overlooked one, but at least in my eye, there's not really anything like I guess fancy with it. It's just a clean, sleek look, even though mine is pretty dirty from over the years. So first off, we have this utility card off to the side, kind of as like a train. I guess this is the other reason I really like it. It has a ball joint here, so you can technically go in most directions, and has a ladder to climb up to the A wing for the personnel. And there's a place to sit for the A wing pilot to come about. It has these disc pieces at the bottom that help give it kind of like the hovering sensation. It's very low to the ground. Um, I guess we can look at this cart driver. Let's get him out. Both levers. There we go. And he has the generic smiley face, gray uniform, pretty basic. Has a helmet. Um, as he's kind of an odd figure because nothing that he has on him screams Star Wars, but just kind of putting him in this context is just a very nice figure to have, and kind of helps build up your rebel army. Next up, let's go look at the A wing. So the first thing you notice are the cannons here. They go up and down. It has some landing gear, but they don't come off. Actually, I lost this piece at one time and had to replace it with a different from a different set, but that's fine. Very clean look. The stickers, of course, here, 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 and here. Both actually have held on extremely well for age. Them a little bit scuffed up, but this is a 2006 set and has gone through several moves. Yeah, so well, yeah, they can have 360-degree movement. Um, these sticks and this I don't want to put cut. They do want to come off pretty easily. We have the plasma cannons in the back, or I guess thrusters here, both with neon um, green, even though it looks yellow to me. Just really like how that looks. I find these large handle pieces pretty rare. Got the fin sit back here working as landing gear, which is fine. These pieces of these cylindrical pieces, they're kind of a 3x3 in area. I do really like the pieces, and every time I can find them, as they've been discontinued, I do grab them. Some of the early days, how only ways we can get circles. Now let's move on to the canopy. Now the canopy or the cockpit. Um, this is actually one of my favorite ones because it opens up. Not many of them, by the time, where it has this capability of just opening up like that to display minifigure getting in and out. Now, let's pop the figure out and we can show him off. We have the A-Wing pilot in green. Pretty basic detailing. The helmet has become loose over years, and the head is not fairing too well. There's a little nick out of his chin there. That's why I have this one with the helmet, just to kind of cover up, because these flesh tones, just plain happy faces, are pretty rare. Got some good detailing on the helmet there. I really do like that. Going inside the cockpit itself, there is actually a printed 1 or 2x2 slope piece there with the targeting of a Star Destroyer and its miss, and there was a Star Destroyer that came out at the same time. I do really like this printed piece too. I do have the Star Destroyer to go with it, so it's just kind of fun to reenact that, especially with an appropriately printed um, piece there. Now we do actually have one more feature here. The backside actually comes up too, which I really like. And one of my biggest things with Star Wars ships is like, yeah, you have the cockpit, but I always feel like they needed cargo space, and luckily we do have a cargo space. It'd be kind of nice to have a crane, but that would increase the price. Nothing in here. But I put the extra visor pieces back in the day there, but those are now currently on other minifigures, and this just kind of sits in there. But yeah, the A-Wing, one of my favorite shows. This is the one of the reasons why, and I do actually really like this set. It's really nostalgic for me. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I also like to thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.